Today we're going to be getting into 10 things to keep in mind to have a beautifully decorated home for the holidays. It's coming right up on this episode of Real Design Your Home. Welcome to another edition of Real Design Your Home with me, Jen, the Homefluencer. On this channel, we meet at the intersection of real everyday people like you and me and aesthetically pleasing interior design, which is why we call it Real Design. We get into things like how-tos, DIYs, tips and tricks, do's and don'ts, so that together we can all understand the mentality of what goes into behind the design and all be real designers together. I invite you to join the Real Design family by hitting that subscribe button and tuning in for our Wednesday videos. In this video today, we're going to be going over 10 ideas and things to really keep in mind when decorating your home for the holidays. Let's just get right into it. Decorate your home really with winter also in mind. So to give you an example, in my home, we do celebrate Christmas. So when I'm decorating for Christmas, I'm also decorating for winter at the same time because I think we all know how long it takes to decorate for the holidays. If you decorate for winter as well, you can leave the decorations up much longer and it really makes, the time and the money that you've put into your decorations really worth the value. We certainly do have some Christmassy kind of things, but the overall decor is more winter and it's very then easy to just kind of pop out the very Christmassy things and then we really leave the rest of it up until usually like March. Match your holiday decor to the design aesthetic in which room it's going inside of your house. When I decorate for Christmas here in my living room, I keep in mind the color scheme of my living room so that the decor that I put out temporarily doesn't just like clash with what I have going on in the living room. Will I layer in a few colors? I will. Like I don't have red in my living room, but I will layer in some red. And if you're really unsure how to do this, I would say stick to greenery and things like that. There's obviously a lot of like snow flock things that you can buy that are very winter and holiday themed. They really would match most designs. And I do this really with anything from like stockings that I want to bring in to pillows that I put out, really anything. To take this even one step further, you could make sure that the design aesthetic of whatever you're wrapping under your tree also matches. And to kind of take it even one step further from that, you could have a theme to everything that you're wrapping. Maybe each person has a different theme. The idea is that they all go together. It'll all look so nice and cohesive. And I will even link some really good options for you on Amazon if you're interested in reusable gift wrap. What's great about this is obviously it's very environmentally friendly. It's a little bit more expensive up front, but if you think about it, it matches and it would match kind of every year going forward. So definitely check that out if you happen to be interested. Consider getting artwork made that is kind of for the holiday season and of particular importance to you and your family. I'll give you a couple examples. We always go to get a Christmas tree every year. We cut it down. It's a huge tradition in our family. This is my husband getting our tree and I decided to make it into a canvas that we hang up every holiday season. So that's one idea. This is also kind of a fun one. We have a Toyota FJ Cruiser. We love that thing and we always put like a big bow on it. We decorate it for Christmas, but anyway, it got snow covered and we thought it would make a really cool picture that we obviously turned into a canvas. My husband and I don't have any children, so obviously doing stuff with like children, pets, family traditions, all that kind of stuff. What a great idea, and it's so much fun to break it out every single year when you decorate. Don't be afraid to incorporate kind of real everyday things into the decor. As you can see here on my deer head, I have a pair of like real earmuffs, a real collar. In my dining room over here, I have a backpack that like was just literally in the backpack section at Target, along with a blanket. This tree topper on this black tree is, it's a hat. It's a hat that I bought at a store for a person. So, and on this cardboard deer head over here, I have a real scarf, a scarf that I legitimately use. So don't be afraid to incorporate things that are from like kind of your real everyday life. I would love if you could just take a second to use the like and dislike feature down below as almost like your vote to help shape future content on this channel, because I like to think of this as our channel together. I really think kind of an unsung hero is a window. I always try to hang something in between my curtains in front of the window. It's a nice way to layer in. Make your own advent calendar. So as you can see here, you're probably thinking, what is this? This looks like a big mess of mush. This is actually a sled, like one of those real sleds that people often get to put out on their front porch, really as, you know, decor. And I actually have with little command strip areas to put up these little stockings. I made little tags for them. And what's really great about this, kind of fitting into the idea of transitioning from holiday celebration into just winter, I then can take all these down and then just have the sled sitting there, which obviously looks like general winter decor. Another fun and really quick and easy way to add just a little bit of element of style and design is to put ornaments over your doorknob. This can obviously be whatever you want it to be. With the design of my Christmassy home, this is what I went with, but feel free to get creative here. Put wreaths on the inside of your home, just in general. So I've done this with a lot of different things. I've done this with doors, kitchen cabinets, breakfast nook area on the chairs, in my dining room on the chairs. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can incorporate wreaths to the inside of your home, but they bring in such a layer of warmth and homey feel. If you can think of a good place to add a wreath, I say do it. This is just a general tip for just decorating mentality around your home. I would say try to really incorporate things, not just add. Like how I told you I got those canvases earlier. I will actually take down a photo that's already hanging, so you know, likely there's a nail there, it's all kind of ready to go, and literally replace it with one of those canvases. Same with like if I'm putting something on an end table, I will remove whatever normal thing I have on that end table and replace it with something else. Of course you can add if it all kind of goes together, but that's one way to really kind of go all in and not to mix styles and have it kind of be a little bit of a hodgepodge. It also usually keeps it less cluttered. That's just kind of an overall thought process to keep in mind when decorating for the holidays. And then my last and final tip is to potentially get more trees in your home. Now, this really came about for me because I really wanted a design aesthetic type of tree. Shocking, I know. We do the whole ornament thing where you add ornaments every year, and I will say I absolutely treasure it. But our main tree, it's a hodgepodge. Truthfully, it is. So what really made me start to incorporate other trees was this idea that I could have a second tree and fully decorate it to my interior design dreams, if you will. And that's gonna do it for our list of 10 things and ideas to consider when you are decorating for the holidays. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. That also tells YouTube to share it with other people. And please consider subscribing if you haven't, so that on Wednesdays we can roll up our sleeves and real design together. If you happen to be interested in hanging out more, I do have a second channel here on YouTube.
Taking the lead while I saw us out in the backseat.
I appreciate the time that we spent here together today, and I will see you soon on Wednesday.